It feels weird because I haven't been at the barber for like a year.
Did y'all hear what my boy said? He ain't been to the barber shop in a year. Let's not waste any more time. Let's not waste no more time. Let's just get right back. All right. So, you heard my boy? Hasn't been to a barber shop in a year. That means he's been doing the whole, you know what I'm saying, quarantine at home cuts. Why is this missing a lens? So basically I'm just gonna run through some barbering 101. This not working. Alright, so the first issue that I noticed with the cut was that heavy weight line right by the ridge. Alright, number 2. Another thing that I noticed in the haircut, it looks like he probably got a cut about a week or so ago, but the inconsistencies and the contrast. I don't know how to write that or spell that, but you get the deal. I'm gonna show you that right now.
Like, try fixing the sideburns and doing the mustache like I have it right now.
And skin tape?
Yeah.
Damn it, Tito. Another one.
Alright, so I'm not even gonna waste any time. You guys should know my process by now. It's just I'm going in with that 3 guard, setting my foundation, setting my shape, so you already know how that goes. So just watch and enjoy. Alright, so with the bald line, of course, you know me. I like my curves. I like to put in a little bit of shape in my bald line. And we are setting it kind of low, but that is because we're going for a mid fade, but it's gonna be a compressed mid fade. So that's why I am setting that bald line kind of low. But don't worry, it'll all work out. Don't worry. Alright, now it's time for that lever open section, but this is when it gets real tight, both in the blend and in my skill set too. So I mean, as y'all can see, like, I'm going in with that lever open. I'm going about a ½ inch up, but it's not really, like, the colors and the contrast and the shades, they're not really changing. They kind of look similar or the same. So we gotta work with that. All right, we're making progress. We can see the 2 guidelines. We can see the one on top and the one on the bottom. So we're getting somewhere, clearly. Oh, we're making progress. You see, I'm about to start to close my lever slowly so I could try and knock out that bottom line. But this is the third outfit swap that I've had in this video, because this video, let's just say it's taken a long time. Your boy's stressed, but don't worry, I got junior chicken. Alright, so now I got that one guard with my lever open, and I'm going up about, I would say about an inch up in my guideline, and I'm really emphasizing on that scoop out motion. So when I do cross like that half-inch mark or so in my 1-inch guideline, I'm really flicking out and making that C scoop motion. That way I don't create another harsh guideline. Alright, so now I've closed up that lever. This is really just to try and soften up the guideline. So after this, we'll go right into our half guard. And with the half guard, I'm going to start with it halfway open. Once again, just to create another point of transition before we fully close it and go with our corner and really bring this button together. But we still got that 1.5, so don't think we're done yet. Don't even think. Alright guys, now we have the 2 guard on, starting with the lever open, and of course you're going to be opening and closing it based on how high and how low you go and blah 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 blah. But this is going to be kind of boring, so let's just skip by this real quick. Alright, so now it's time for that 1.5 guard. Alright, so with that 1.5 guard, I'm really using like the corner of my blade. And then as I drop towards the back of the guideline, I'm using more of the fullness on my blade and really just treating it as a magic eraser. Alright, so now it's time to detail the cut. And honestly, with the detailing, it's really just going back through your process, going guard by guard, and using the corner of your blade to really nick out any little dark spots that you see. And ultimately, this is the most important step in any haircut. So after detailing the cut, I went ahead and I did some point cutting just to bring out some more texture in the hair itself. But as you can see, I was out of frame, so let me show y'all what I mean by point cutting. Oh, alright, back to barbering 101. So, point cutting. Alright, so the whole concept of point cutting really is just when you pull the hair up, rather than going blunt and taking off a lot of length, we want to preserve the length and create texture within the length itself. So basically, boom, grab the hair, you're pulling it up. Instead of cutting like this, I'm going to flip my shears this way and cut at an angle. So it's like jagged little like half like drop steps. But what it does is instead of taking off a lot of length on the hair itself, it actually creates a lot of texture overall. Alright, so right after diffusing his hair, I'm going to be putting some styling powder in his hair, which will actually help with, it'll help bring out all the texture, and it'll give it a more natural hold as well, so, I mean, y'all could see for yourself. Right after that, I'm just going to go in, fade the beard, line it up, and we'll get right into the before and the after.
Damn it, Tito. Another one?
Basketball Wing 101. So the first issue that I noticed with the cut, a heavy weight line right by the ridge. How did I even break this glass?
Oh, you know, it feels weird because I haven't been at the barber for like a year.
Alright guys, that was the cut, that was the video. I hope y'all enjoyed. I personally had a fun time making this video. I hope y'all had a fun time watching and enjoying this video. Of course, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, put the notification bell, hit that like button, all that. And it's been your boy Prince Breezy. Stay breezy. And I'm out. Peace.